plan. I'm just going to test record as well.
All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Quarantine Cup 12. This week I'm joined by Ravenshard,
Hello, everyone.
and we're going to start out here with Amo and Teak Pitkin. The timer should go off here within the next minute or so.
Yep, it'll be good to go. You'll probably actually hear my alarm go off actually when we hit the time to start.
This week I have more of the Discord messages automated, so hopefully less things for me to do as a moderator.
Yeah, we saw that there was the message sent out to want to play. That was automated this time. The spec chat reminder was automated this time.
Yeah, essentially everything but announcing the playoff pairings.
There you go. There we go. We should be starting soon. And we're off here.
All right, so this board has Peasant as a power card. You probably want to open Peasant. I don't know, remodel or sacrifice.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I would take. I think I might go remodel to get those holsteries and get horses. I think.
Yeah, I would be okay with the. There are a lot of good fours here, so I would definitely makes the remodel look appealing.
That's true.
But I would be okay with a sacrifice as well. And I think on your first shuffle, you're probably taking a sewers at some point.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, your model in sacrifice will be your only trashing, so sewers will really help speed that up.
So Amo goes, well, I guess you can also do this
Star
chart to try and play the peasants faster. Teak Pitkin has just gone with sacrifice sewers, so not getting the peasant going at all.
That seems like an interesting decision to me. I wonder if Apple will see play here. I mean, we're hoping to trash coffers, but at the same time, it could be good at the start here, like it normally is.
Yeah, I think at this point you're kind of past that.
Yeah,
point.
That is also true.
And maybe you just look for your draw other places.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with that, actually.
But it's certainly true that you could. I mean, if you're going to do it, I think you would go ahead and open the potion with your peasant. Would be the time to do it.
Does not seem better than remodel or sacrifice, though. So you're probably right. We skip it. That is second sacrifice. No, that's the first remake or remodel for ammo. I thought they would have picked up the second. That was the first.
Yeah, Amo has just now added a trasher. They got sewers beforehand. Unfortunately, they are getting the sewers basically right in front of a shuffle that actually has no trashers inside of it. So it's not going to do anything for a little bit, but I guess he just thought it was better than a settlers at that point.
I think that'd be a fair statement.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if that's true or not, but it's kind of what's implied by the choice anyway.
Didn't get to care of it. Oh, they did pick up a peasant on turn 4, so they will start down that line.
Yeah, unfortunately here they have collision.
Yeah.
And Amo is already getting a disciple, so he's just going to be way ahead on that.
Gets the star chart.
I think here I probably am keeping Disciple. I mean, certainly with Amos deck, he doesn't have like a really nice teacher target.
Yeah, I think you're keeping Disciple here.
So you keep it for quite a while. I mean, maybe at some point you get enough of a certain action card that you think the tokens look appealing, but the Disciple gaining is so nice with the liveries.
Oh, yes.
And so it's kind of hard for me to see that you get a point where you really want to upgrade it.
I think you might do that once holstries run out, because I think in an ideal world, you get a livery down, then you just start discipling holstries, where you discard coins to get more horses.
Yeah, I think the question then for me would be like, how far away from like a game ending at that point would be the other.
Oh, can you not hear me?
No, I can hear you.
Okay, there's just in the chat.
Oh, I think it's just. I mean, I think I know what Wandering Winter's referring to. It just sounds a little muddled, I guess.
Oh, from a fishbowl? Interesting.
So, but I don't know that. Yeah, it does sound a little off to me, but.
Take a look to see what is up with that. Okay. Interesting. Hopefully it's a bit better now.
So Emma did go ahead and take the teacher, I guess, on the back of already having the 3 hostelries at that point.
Yeah, I think that'd be the best target for them. Teak has 2 caravans. I'm assuming. I don't think Emma would have picked up a caravan unless I missed that.
Emma adds another livery.
I thought that'd be the right choice, but I also wasn't sure if Relic could have happened there.
I think Relic is fine, but I don't know if I get it over the livery.
Yeah, I think I agree with that statement. Oh, we draw Disciple dead.
That's a little sad
for Teak. He's going to play it, and I imagine if he's doing that, he's going to look for a teacher.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal. I can still understand you, but for what it's worth, you don't sound really any different. At least not to me.
Drat. I'm not sure what's going on with that. My fault, that's interesting. Huh, I don't have anything running in the background. Actually, let me do this. Close a couple of things that aren't exactly necessary. Okay, Emma got the teacher down this turn, so let's see what happens. Oh, they bought another one, another livery.
Yep. Yeah, that may be a little. That may be further than I would have taken there. I mean, I think I'd probably go for Conclave plus a few horses there. Or not Conclave, but Hostelry plus a few horses there. Just based on the terminal count and the fact that your teacher target is definitely going to be plus cards on Hostelry this turn. So I would have been interested in getting another hostelry into the deck. And also it was coming with quite a few horses that time.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's kind of the dead here, so
Yeah.
well, I got over terminated.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's additional hostel. I mean, I didn't watch his previous turn, so maybe not. But I think maybe there's another hostelry down in the bottom 3. So he had at least some chance of playing all these, but didn't quite get there. I assume this will go to peasant, though maybe.
Yeah. Peasant buys sellers. So it looks like there's another livery on top right now, so you might want to put a upholstery in hand. Oh, there's one on top too. Oh, I was wrong about livery.
Yeah, the liveries were gone.
I didn't think I saw 3 there when I was looking at the discard. Okay, teacher called. I'm matching a caravan. I think I'd be surprised to see anything but plus card right now. Oh, it does. Plus coin. What's the... Oh, okay. Caravan first. Right. There's Teak province here. Okay. So Ammo still has more terminals than he does, plus action and more villages, so he's not playing to his full potential right now. What's this? Oh, he wants to play peasant instead. I suppose wants to move that up.
He is quite over terminal.
Oh yeah. Okay, Teak's gonna have an issue here where he has no money left. So he's gonna have to figure out how he's going to afford to buy province here. So he has enough for province this turn, but I think he can province this turn, next turn, assuming he draws everything, but that's going to be it. And he's going to have an issue in a couple turns here, trying to draw everything. Or he'll province this turn if he plays the caravans, conclave, and basically draws deck. Okay, second teacher token for ammo, plus buy on livery.
Oh, that was the wrong order.
That was actually, yes, the wrong order.
For sure.
Could have got way more horses there. Okay, this is interesting. He played this copper.
Well, I mean, you get more horses by buying an additional hostelry than you do by.
Yeah, that is fair.
Discarding any single copper.
So.
Plus, you get the hostelry, of course, which is itself a really great card for ammo. Yeah, so it was like Teak only province if he like puts. Oh, he already has coin on that. I see. Yeah, this looks. The deck's just sort of not doesn't have anything in it at this point.
Yeah. Here he plays sacrifice, can take out the copper. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. He just straight buys province. So his problem is that he has nothing left in his deck, really. All those horses. Can't see anything in there. Imagine you just grab a holster here. Oh, he grabbed a disciple.
Yeah, he's just trying to kick off more than anything. He doesn't really.
I expect him to draw a deck here.
He doesn't really need to like. I mean, he can't. I mean, he's probably drawing anyway, so he probably could have gone for something a little more powerful for the disciple, but I think he's. I think it was still reasonable to just go ahead and take the disciple for a.
Yeah. Here you just remodel horses and. Yeah, I think you want livery because you want to get those buys for yourself. What does he draw? Okay, he stopped now. He's wanted only 5 horses on top. I imagine ammo triples here.
Yeah, I mean, triple is totally safe. You don't have to. You don't. I mean, you don't have to triple. It doesn't. You can also build until you can empty the rest of them in his position.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Tika's not doing much. You basically say as long as you get 4 provinces, you need a duchy probably. Okay, you did buy province and a duchy. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so can province again.
Oh, nice.
But the triple will just win.
Yeah.
Well, triple plus estate.
I guess you put something on.
I guess more than triple plus estate, triple plus duchy.
I guess you will disciple a livery here as ammo. It's all winning though, so.
Yeah, I mean it's
okay.
Already in hand in various ways.
Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna do remodel. That's fine. Bad take there.
Now he's going to slow himself down by taking extra duchies here. It's precious time he's wasted.
That's true. This is kind of a timed event.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kidding, but
he lost 30 seconds. Okay.
That could cost him an entire game. I guess Dan is
queuing with the table.
Oh, Amo went there. Okay.
Okay,
Whoops, I
this
messed up.
board has so, and I guess Camel Train is a little bit of a sad 3, but I think you're going to play with Procession here regardless.
Well, there's Rogue Border Village Procession, which is like a real thing, a semi loopy thing, um, especially with a $5 smithy. So
Yep.
You can do quite some stuff once you get to the point of drawing your deck, as far as how many cards you can gain.
Do you think you open Sacrifice, or do you think we're skipping Sacrifice and just waiting for Altar?
I would buy a Sacrifice.
Okay.
In the
Emma
opening,
agrees.
for sure. I would guess yes, Wandering Wonder, but
Yeah, there's probably some sort of loop here.
You know, at least up to a limit of emptying some set of piles, or some, maybe a single pile. I mean, maybe it stops when the border villages are gone or something. But
yeah, I imagine Border Villages is the card that would run first.
yeah, I'm not even sure if I would. I mean, you can probably use Camel Train in it. I would think Rogue would maybe be better than Camel Train, but I mean, both, of course, could be possible as well. I don't know for the loop itself, what the kind of the simplest minimal set of cards is to get it started.
It looks like you might have a turn here, and so we hit 4. So Dan hits Altar here. That was good for him.
Yeah, the story mostly here is get thin, have some gainers, and then do crazy stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to grab Band of Misfits first. Oh, and they already have a Possession or Procession. Imagine Dan has the other one. Does MOE buy a Sacrifice here? Nope, they buy another
Procession. Band, of course, can get involved in the looping stuff as well, potentially, if you need to play a $5 card as a procession, assuming there are any processions at least in the pile when you need to do that.
Yep. So Emma's going to end up triggering the shuffle here. Oh, we got...
Yeah, he's getting 2 border villages, so it's not... The shuffle is not really anything, I guess.
No, he has an empty deck. This doesn't matter.
He does take an Altar. It's not actually totally clear to me that you want that over just another Border Village 5 pair. But it's probably okay.
So Emma gets a Rogue now. Okay. So Dan drew the Necro, so he's not terminal right now. I imagine he'll... Oh. Okay. I didn't think he'd do that, but he did.
Yeah, I mean, well, you don't really need the Necro.
You don't, but...
And if it was a thing of advantage. I honestly didn't see the opening hand, but if it was a thing of improving the turn, I would definitely have done it.
So Stan get a camel train here. Oh no, he gets a silver.
Like here, Ammo can start a band procession chain.
Yeah, I think I would do that.
And I imagine you want to do that. You need to get, who has the rogue? Does Ammo have the rogue?
Ammo has the rogue, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for sure here I'm going, yeah, this looks great to start this turn. In theory, it may be game winning, though I don't know for sure if that's the case yet. But it certainly doesn't seem impossible that it could just be game winning. Though trying to find the win is certainly not going to be trivial. But it doesn't seem at all far-fetched that there would be a win right immediately.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess his issue right now is not having draw in hand, which is going to make it a little bit tougher to do.
Okay, there you go. He gets up a journeyman, plays the rogue, gains a journeyman.
Yeah, so this turn he's not gonna, I don't think, get there, but he's gonna be in great shape once he has some of this draw to do it in a future turn.
Yeah. So yeah, his procession sort of run out now.
Because once you stop the procession chain, then it's just like not really that feasible.
Yeah. They will probably need a procession here. I don't think they have any left right now, so.
But he's getting a little more out, so it's not. You can rogue for another procession, and then you can start another chain where you're doing fives. So it's not maybe not impossible that there's still a win in place. But he's you would need to pick up processions from the trash to get there, I think. So he's not going to bother with it yet. But this all looks great. Assuming Dan can't just fire off and win, which I don't think Dan has the stuff to do it at all yet.
No, I don't think at all. I think he's buying another border village here, Samo. And probably get like another band of misfits or a rogue. I'm not sure really, but I know I want border village. Oh, he provinces.
Yeah, I think definitely I agree with the border village. I mean,
specs on this one, Dan.
he would. Yeah, I don't know what you pair with the border village. Maybe probably procession. Maybe just band though.
I think it's band. I think that's better than a procession, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of depends on how you're moving through the price ladder to some degree, but
yeah.
To get all the emptying that you want anyway. I mean, the good thing for Ammo is he's just now, I mean, surely he can blow up this turn and end like super easily.
Oh, I would think so.
Like he'll get the fives for free. I mean, it'll more or less all come for free. Just as long as you make sure not to break your procession chains. I mean.
Yeah. Like this is probably a proc. Oh no, okay.
I mean, he can still, as long as he gets it in there in the next cycle, it's fine.
You think they're up a band of misfits here? I think even though Dan is in a pretty compromised position, I'm pretty sure he enjoyed this board and looking at all the cool stuff that he could have done with procession. And
yeah, he could appreciate it, even if it didn't go his way.
Yeah. Didn't have the draws. I'm not sure what he could have done better.
Yeah, I honestly didn't watch closely enough to
Okay, this should just be a win in hand by now.
Well, yeah. This is like the question here is not like what's the win, but like what's the maximum number of piles you can empty.
Yeah. Okay, that's just it. We're not seeing how many piles we empty. I'm always 30 seconds last game. Didn't want to waste any this game.
All right. Marcus is starting, maybe? Marcus queued anyway, so someone comes there. Everybody types the same messages in the Discord chat, and I never know if the people have even gone and looked at the people above to see if they all right, another ammo game. We're just following. This will just be the story of ammo this week.
No kidding.
Even though it wasn't, it wasn't intentional. We went to other people's tables. It just happened.
Okay. Fairy Butcher start.
Gets the 5 draw. This is a good. Do you get what?
I would have took by this ammo there, and he did, so I kind of agree with that play.
Yeah, I think the Sanctuary is fine. I mean
I think this might be a double Butcher here. I'm not sure. One.
I mean, that may be too much.
Oh, right. He already bought a Butcher. He already has to.
Terminal. I don't think 3 is going to be the thing yet.
No, I think you might just vary this to something else. Yeah. I might suggest, Curse Village.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
I imagine you do some Butcher, Sanctuary, Curse Village, DTX stuff. That seems pretty good.
Yeah, you can either do Draw to X or you can do Storyteller. Which the Storyteller can play probably Sculptor a little more easily. Well, maybe not. I mean, the Draw to X thing can still do like farmers markets as reasonable kinds of action payload to do.
Okay.
So Hani was good. Fear also good.
Oh, Locust. That hurt.
What did it get? Caught the Butcher.
So that's not great. Would you suggest Farmer's Market or Ironworks? Oh, right. Curse Village was also an option.
Yeah. The Ironworks is pretty nice with the ferry.
Yeah. I imagine.
And
they're both going for it. Curse Villages might pile here. I could see that. Greed's not the worst.
There will be additional things to gain with an Ironworks too, even once those are gone.
Oh yeah, I think you just move your ferry token around. They both have a +5 from Sanctuary, so don't know if it will exactly slow you down. Miserable, okay. And Envious.
Envious, of course, won't hurt. Miserable can, but not the biggest deal.
Oh, Deluded.
Deluded is not. Yeah, it's not the worst thing though when you're doing the Butcher deck. I mean, he's gonna miss out on a gain here, but
I imagine he's just gonna end up playing Fairy instead.
Right, you can just the curse rolls are gone, so you can buy the Fairy, so it's still okay. You probably miss out on a buy from the Sanctuary that you don't get to use, assuming you have the cash for it. But
well, unless he draws a copper here, Marcus draws a copper. I don't think he would miss out on it. Okay, he would have. Assuming he wanted to buy whatever he ferries.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even he didn't have to draw the copper, right? If he'd put it on. Oh yeah, he would have. Never mind.
Yeah. Storyteller is an interesting choice.
Yeah, that seems to me to be a bit mixed up as far as what the rest of the deck has. But we'll see.
Okay, this is a bit sad for ammo.
I'm gonna get to another Ironworks. Okay, here he's doing. That's a nice little trick though. When you have Curse Village Collision to get a little more.
Oh, what? I'm doing it.
Oh, I thought that looked really good.
I did too.
Well, but oh well.
Maybe he
Um,
thought he had. Yeah,
it looked reasonable to me. I'd have to go back and look
me
at the
too.
hand if see if there was some reason to want to do it the way he did it, but it'll depend, of course, on the what's left in deck as well. So I'm not 100% sure, but it looked like a okay move to me anyway.
Now he goes to in. I imagine he's. Oh, okay. He wanted to trash.
Yeah, but it's also just nice. I mean, if you're doing the draw to X and
Yeah,
you're not gonna run out of actions. I mean, it can potentially draw you fewer cards if you have, but it depends on what the rest of the deck is.
yeah.
Um,
I imagine Emma will just be looking to get farmers markets and ins here. He'll be playing kind of a terminal money, gain some cards, play your terminals, draw more Cursed Village.
yeah,
Marcus, I'm not sure what he's doing. He's confused me with the storyteller now. Oh, he got another butcher. He hasn't touched. Oh, he does have a storyteller. Yeah, he's been gaining them with ironworks.
so it's sad for ammo.
That's a little sad. Imagine you get the coppers from butcher and just buy another farmer's market.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he can get the inn, but he of course has a lot of villages in the remainder. So if he's
Yeah, no, but it would gain you right now. It's not like you have anything in this card.
yeah, but I mean, how often will he in this? I mean, I guess sometimes in the after you've done your buys, but um, yeah, I mean, all of his village stuff is in these bottom set of cards here, so it wasn't the biggest. It wasn't like he needed the two ends to kick off this turn
No.
by any stretch.
Now Marcus is in this awkward position where you have 6 coins in hand, or 6 cards, sorry. The copper goes to. Oh, Marcus has been getting all the ironworks, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said for having that pile control.
pile control is always good. So he'll have 4. He could potentially, unless he has more down there. I'm not even sure how many ironworks he has. I think Ammo has 1 maybe, which implies he would have 6. Which implies there's 2 down there.
I'm pretty sure ammo has two.
Okay, so I need 5.
Uh, but other than that, it's a sculptor. So like here, he can't.
There's no third pile here,
No, not yet.
but you're in a good position to threaten. Like, I would assume the third pile might be like farmers markets, for example.
Yeah.
I think
Or
that's
or
what
if you move your ferry, you can do butcher.
butcher. Yeah.
So I guess it just depends on which direction you want to go.
I
Or
think
or
butcher
actually
might
or
be
actually
better.
it may be doable to do like estates. It's not totally out of the question. I don't think.
Hmm.
Though maybe you don't quite have the actions to make that easy.
So with these silver gains, is he looking to buy a province here? No, it can't be.
The storyteller actually works okay-ish with the draw to X. I mean, it's not like a complete anti-synergy, just due to the getting the treasures out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course, your hand size will be big, but then you hopefully are playing your payload cards out of hand to move on to the draw to X at that point. It's like this is a nice hand for Marcus to start this way.
Yeah, this looks pretty good for him.
Yeah, if I were Amo, I would at least be I would be looking for a pile out on estates if I were Amo.
Right now?
Right now. Yeah, just finish the ironworks using ironworks, and then try to empty the estates.
Yeah, with Worm, that's.
Because with a worm, he ought to be able to do it, and he'll
Oh,
have
he
to
has it
have
in
to.
hand right now, doesn't he? Oh no, he doesn't. Well, if he gets an estate here, he does. But that's also VP losing.
Well, he'll have to like buy a province or something as well. But
Oh wait, no, he won't. He just has it here. No, he has it. Oh wait, right. Ironworks is empty.
yeah, he didn't chain the ironworks, so he would have needed from the start to do the gain the ironworks with ironworks
Yeah, he
to
would have
make
had to
it
be.
work. But
Yeah,
I think it was definitely doable.
I think he might have left this for Marcus now. I'm not sure. Not with a draw like this though. Okay, no.
Yeah, that's pretty
No,
sad.
it's not like that.
Because otherwise, it is like pretty easy. I mean, it's
Yeah,
like
it's
really
pretty
easy
easy.
for Marcus if he finds any village here,
Uh,
but he
he did
didn't.
not.
So, because
Now
like
he
he
can.
can't even really do anything with ironworks to help himself right now.
No, not at all.
Because like
I think the
estate gain is
safest
just
thing.
super bad.
I think like the safest thing he could do is like gain a storyteller or two, and then worm. I don't think he can even worm the last one. He gained silver and
No,
buy a
yeah, you
duchy.
don't want to lower the estates at all.
Oh, you have to buy a duchy, and that's still probably going to let you lose.
Yeah, I mean the points will still not work out in your favor.
Okay, so we just do that. Oh, he wormed. And it's on and undo.
Yeah, that
So the
doesn't make
points
any
work out
sense
for
because the
estate.
estates still just win.
Yeah. So I think he
Such
kind of really
weird.
see was screwed and this was praying that Ammo had a dud that would not ever happen.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can play for that angle, I guess, but uh,
To
anyway, this is in hand now.
yeah. And there you go. Good game. So Ammo goes ahead, wins 3 now. I'm actually have not looked at the standings.
Yeah, Thur, Honda and Apo are both 15, and now Ammo. So we have 3 players who are currently undefeated.
I think Honda's playing.
It may be a
Sure.
ways in. Yeah, they're like turn 5. Honda and Apo are playing,
Yeah, that's who I thought they were playing.
but they're a little ways in.
And they don't have spec check off. Okay. I don't know if anyone else is starting.
Well, yeah, I guess we can watch that one for a little bit unless we see one pop up in the queue.
You can watch Emma play some more. Marcus, I suppose, will be playing again shortly. They also have spec chat on, so be aware, everyone. We can't say anything, which is unfortunate.
We just, as long as Truffles keeps it in mind.
Truffles is not currently watching this game with us, nor are they listening, so too bad.
This one, I guess, right now just looks a little messy, which I guess is what the witch does.
Yeah, especially with Banditford in there too. I'm not sure what they're going to be doing here.
I think you just bite the bullet and have some golds.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have courtiers, of course, and then I think it's fine to have some golds.
Yeah, I imagine you have courtiers or gold, hideout, and witch. Oh, I suppose you want artisan.
I mean, all the gainers are nice,
Yeah.
really. And Destrier is really nice. So
I'd really like to get a Destrier if I could somehow in this game, but buying them for 6 or doesn't sound great.
I mean, if you already have, let's say you already have your altar or whatever, paying. I mean, for one, you probably don't have to necessarily pay 6 for it.
True.
But also, I would be willing to if my terminal situation was such that. I mean, people pay 6 for labs, right? Like that
Yeah.
happens. Um,
Sometimes it's necessary.
if you need the draw, then you need the draw. There goes the curses. So like I don't know if Apo has an altar yet or not. I don't know who has the altar and who has the artisan, or
I
if
think E Honda has both
or
actually.
if someone has both. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, Apo had the artisan. Like here, if he wants, this probably isn't the play, but you could get a. Yeah, that's probably not the play. You could gain silver and buy Destrier, but that's probably not the play. Piles are quite low.
Yeah. E Honda took 4 curses and Apple took 6.
Do we know that for sure?
I just checked in the
log.
chat log.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Not sure if that's going to matter much here. They both seem to be doing fairly good with trashing. We have 5 curses in the trash. So I think they both trashed several. Final train for Apo. That seems kind of interesting to me.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. I think.
So Swordfish Trombone just beat Matthew 18,338. So looks like Marcus and Emma will have opponents soon enough here.
I think Marcus got somebody. At least that's what Amos said.
I'm not exactly sure. I think they're both kind of saying I think Emma's saying they both had to wait for the next match to finish. Oh no, Marcus did. Okay. Okay. E100 kind of commits to the duchies.
Yeah.
I guess that can make sense on this board.
Yeah. I think I would have tried to get deck control, but and I would rather just have the provinces, but it's probably okay. Silk Road, I don't think it's gonna do anything to get Apo out of his situation if he's behind.
Yeah, I think he is behind a little bit at least. What? Oh, I thought I might have took an action there. Why would he trash a gold when he had a silver?
When did he trash a gold?
Just now this turn, Honda. He had a silver and gold in hand. He trashed a gold over silver with
Oh, never mind. You're right. I was parsing that copper, but. Well, I guess in the end he trashed them both.
Yeah, that seemed like a very weird ordering to me.
But yeah, certainly the order doesn't. I mean, I guess I don't know what was in hand. If you already were planning on doing both, then it doesn't matter. But if you like already had the cards in hand that you knew you were going to play it that way.
Oh yeah.
But I don't.
Okay, sounds like they're going to resign. Okay. They do.
Yeah, I mean, Honda's going to have a 3 pile there in a little bit, so.
Swordfish Trombone has found somebody.
Is it the start or is it? I know Shanahan's in the queue.
Well, Leaf, well, Apple or Sword.
There's
Let's
lots
have
of
Leaf
people in the queue
information at
now.
34.
I mean,
Okay, so
any
maybe.
of.
Hmm,
I'm kind of
see what's
trying to
happening here.
not do. I'm trying. I'm kind of trying not to do AMO again, just for the sake of variety. But anybody else is fine.
Pearson Man just finished. We'll see if he finds another table.
He's here in Hondas, so this can be the game.
Nope.
I think Honda just is maybe AFK. Or is not noticing that Person Man wants to play.
Yeah, I am not sure.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Honda disappear. No, okay, there you kicked
There we go.
Raddington. Okay.
Appears they were away from keyboard, something like that. So we have the butterfly. Seize the day. Those are our two. I'll throw away into event. Our village is Gollum here, assuming you can line some stuff up. Don't really have a source of vibe, but we have team log for gains. For the sculptures, also gains. Treasure, where you're trashing. This place as well. Oh,
I guess Golem's probably pretty good here.
I would think so too. I imagine you will want to transmogrify into a potion and buy Golem for yourself. Yona did something interesting there where they returned their transmog with butterfly and got a treasurer.
Yeah,
Oh, they're supposed to
yeah, something like a T-Mog or a Sculptor
okay.
to do it
Yeah.
immediately. Yeah, I agree. I don't think you need to do like a pre-shuffle potion buy or something to get one.
Gosh, no, that sounds bad. Sounds like you're hoping to miss.
Yeah, you can just wait. I agree. There's tons. Well, there's two things anyway that can easily gain that to hand when it's the thing to do.
So there's the first sculpture.
And of course, it's nice to do with the Sculptor anyway.
Yep. So I've seen Honda gain several. I think. Oh, there was a potion. There you go. There's another potion. All right.
Do they each have a golem? Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I just have been looking at some of the spreadsheets and things.
No, no worries. So, fighting for laboratories. The Honda has returned transmog twice now to get a laboratory. And it looks like Honda's column is in those bottom three cards. I'm not sure where Person Man's is. I haven't been watching their shuffle very well. but I'm pretty sure they've shuffled and it'll be either in their next hand or in the spot or their bottom three, and they'll be a bit sad.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it certainly has to be one of those two places.
If it's anywhere else, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah. So on.
So, do you play the sculpture here as person man?
Yeah, I think silver's
They
good.
are. Okay,
Oh,
so we could.
well, that's just
Well,
bad order. He could have played. I mean, like assuming he wanted the transmogrify, you play the sculptor first, then you can play the transmogrify.
yeah,
I mean, I guess unless he is buying the transmogrify solely to have a $4 action, but that seems like a stretch to me.
yeah.
But I guess it's not impossible. I don't know. I mean,
You'd have
that's
to
what he
control.
ended up using it for, I guess. So maybe that was the plan all along.
Looks like the Honda will be using their villager here.
The labs
Oh, he takes
is
another
another
potion.
potion. I guess with this place, it's
Not terrible.
easy to still get value out of it.
Returns it to get a displace. Yep.
Is that his first displace? Does person man have the other one? I would have thought
Yep.
seriously about the lab because I think the lab split here is actually
Yeah, person man does
somewhat
have
important.
displace. You see it right there.
Yeah.
Now they're in trouble because they are over terminals here and they won't be able to play everything.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Here you're always unless you get that villager, you have a real risk of golem sadness. I mean, I don't know. I tend to like the building here. I think Wandering Winder. It might
Yeah,
be. I mean, some of it might be. I mean, it's certainly possible that their decks are not like the kind of cleanest, quickest way to get to the nice thing, but I still think I like labs and golems minimally, and then the payload, I guess, bits of it are a little harder to balance. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly true that so far this is not like explosive, but maybe in the next turn or two we'll see something nice. Like, I think you take silver here for sure.
I could see that. I'm not sure what else he would take. Another team up? Doesn't seem great.
You just like want to have a villager going into your future turns, I feel like.
Yeah, I usually like having at least one villager. Okay.
Like
well,
I would
here
not
we'll
like
play
I wouldn't play the second treasurer here.
No. You just displace a potion into a lab and probably buy that last lab.
Yeah, I mean you could even
Yeah, feel the need to get
you could buy
another
province.
column.
No, I don't really either. I would like yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, Soothsayer.
I think
Wow.
that does
Oh,
feel like a little overbuilding, but I guess curse trashing isn't really possible here, so
I mean, Persimmon already has one lighthouse, maybe the other one too, but
yeah. I mean obviously you get the gold gaining is probably the bigger reason.
yeah.
But
I mean, like, I thought you would. Oh, right. With this place, we're not trashing, we're exiling it, so you can't exactly gain it back with treasure, right?
well, you can exile the gold and then play a soothsayer, and you'll get them both back.
Yep, you'll get 2 gold. I was wondering if you could, like, stay at net 1, like, trashing with and then gaining with treasure, but that won't work.
Oh, right. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well,
One thing that's hard to balance, I
I mean, you
found.
can also just play with 1 gold if you want to just not exile or not take things off the mat, but
Yep.
which is possible, I guess, if you have
That's true.
if you're hitting 8 and you don't have multiple displaces to play, it's not like that advantageous to have several golds.
Yeah, just hanging around in your deck.
Just because they don't have buy, but otherwise it would be quite nice. They're gonna have probably over money. I don't know. All right, so coming up right here on the halfway point, Honda is currently in the lead with 20. Watno and Apo both have 17, and then Anders and Amo both have 12. So if Honda wins this, he'll continue his undefeated streak for today. Is he going to take the last lab now? No, okay. He's going to T-Mog it. Oh, maybe he meant to do it. Yeah, it looks like he meant to butterfly it.
Yep.
Though I guess it's not totally clear to me that butterflying is better than getting to play your treasure.
Oh, he takes these today.
Yeah, like I mean, getting the displace when you're already terminal limited also seems a little weird. The second displace.
Yeah.
Because like you're not gonna be able to play all this stuff.
Taking that seize the day was a bit odd to me as well. Don't see your second golem. Leave it to the last card, so that's a little sad.
Yeah, I mean,
I have to figure out which one to play.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the Seize the Day. I mean, I just in general, I'm not really sure about Seize the Day, about the timing of it all. But
yeah.
So here I don't know when it's giving you maximum, or not maximum value, but when it's giving you good value. These turns at least are not, that's not a particularly exciting turn 12 to have here. But
I don't know if that sees that I really got Person Man in a better position than what E Honda's in.
Honda didn't find golems, or he tossed golems with golem this time, so I guess there's one still in the bottom too. So now do you like convert things into mystics? I don't know.
Okay.
This silver does, I mean, if he uses this to gain a silver, this one I'm not convinced by at all.
It does. So I guess he's just looking for offense then. No, not even. He buys the problem.
So that silver does not.
No, I agree. That's
does not
weird.
Does not excite me. This is a really nice hand though.
No kidding, 3 golems. Prisma is exiling a potion. Is that them deciding they don't want anymore? Columns?
The terminal count is so high. And then just, no chance of playing them all.
Okay, I think I'm starting to agree with Wandering Wind that they are at the point where they're starting to overbuild a little bit. I think I would have liked to see a province by this turn, if not next, or if not the last. I'm not sure what they're hoping to achieve.
This game will be good for my argument that Golem sucks.
The border golems are good.
Even though I think they're
Not a
good.
lot.
I think they're good gets here. It's just like the problems is all of the things we see where if they're not in your starting hand, they can be really bad, or not really bad. They're just not doing much for you.
Like here we are again over terminated. I'm not sure what Pearson Man hopes to be doing here.
At some point, you need to have just displaced away some of these terminals you're not playing.
Yeah,
I think.
I think I agree with that.
I mean, I guess in some situations you're displacing some junk card in, but like it's not clear to me at various points that, say, displacing an estate is actually more helpful to the deck versus displacing one of the terminals, since you're getting a nicer card back, and you're also, or potentially a nicer card back, and then both of them are just like totally dead to you almost.
You could, yeah, like Cursed Lighthouse, man. Like I don't know, like I think I would have preferred like gold to province than buy golem. Like really. We're playing that. We're returning that. Oh no, we played it. Okay.
I don't think Honda should have any trouble cleaning this one up, but
Yeah. Like to get second place here, and like
that's not clear to me at all.
okay,
like why not just take the double province there?
yeah.
Like his shuffle, who knows what's in it? Apparently not him, because this looks like he's pretty confident of doing a gain and play, but they're not. They didn't get to that at all.
No. Did he get rid of potion?
And this, I don't know exactly what's in here, but the shuffle could be not that great. Doesn't look that great. I mean, the golem's all right, of course, but
and use the Wandering Winter thing that play Sculptor, gain T-Mog. Played that and would have used up that villager. I believe Ihana does have T-Mog on the mats right now. I'm not sure how that would really help them with this hand. They're kind of just praying Golem find something good. Okay, so for the lighthouse. And yeah, that's kind of sad.
yeah.
Like this is Cursed Lighthouse, Copper to Lighthouse. Like, oh, I don't buy anything. No point. Okay.
Yeah, I don't,
So
I
if it's
don't, I
not
don't
worth.
think there's any buy that's worth doing.
Like here, great double two play.
Person man's turn just ends because he didn't have a villager.
Yep.
So
Like, there's not much you can do about that.
no, you might want to play your little. I mean, it depends on what your knowledge of the remainder of the deck is, but you may want to play the lab first,
Did he
right?
have a lab in hand? I missed it.
Well, he has a lab in hand right now.
Okay, yes. Obviously, he had a lab in hand.
You might want to play the lab first because you want to. You might be able to draw one of the displaces, and I don't. I mean, it depends on the knowledge of the deck remaining, but.
Yeah, Prison Man's implying that they were had an idea of what their deck was.
Just get rid of the Soothsayer. Just turn the Soothsayer into a gold.
Copper to Lighthouse.
Buying Lighthouse is not good, I don't think.
Well, that just means we're going to try and pile it.
But there's not like a third pile. Not really. To do two golem buys is so slow. Yeah. Will take such time, I think. I mean, there's no reason to expect you to necessarily have a lead if you go that direction anyway.
Obviously play Lighthouse first. Do you play this column?
Yeah, definitely.
I think so. You'd probably another. Yep, there you go.
I mean, whatever you find is probably better than these guys. Or I mean, maybe not, but I would just displace a gold. Play Sculptor for silver, and then.
I mean, if you take the silver, I mean, like, then you're left with a villager instead of an action. So, like, I don't know if you gained anything.
Well, you don't play one of their treasures. You just gain the silver. Right. You just do it so that your next turn, if you have golems, you're not. At least I would. Since playing the treasure doesn't get you to province. Yeah, I would just do this. Here. Yeah, this looks pretty nice to me.
Like, I think Honda will probably end up double provincing here.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're right, Wonder Winter. You could get the money. Yeah, single province should be doable. Double depends on the sequence of what you have in hand when you find your displaces, right? Which you don't have like that great of control over.
Yeah.
In some situations, you don't really have any control over it.
Is there something you want to gain from the trash here? I suppose not. No. Key, yep.
Having two treasures in this deck still is like just not very good, to be honest.
Well,
see if you can find a.
Should have labs down there. Nope, terminal. Well, I guess sculpture. What'd you take? Potion or silver? Well. Yeah, no problem, Stachi.
I mean, I'm taking a silver.
Yep. I think you're going to displace the silver into another duchy in the province. I don't know if that might be overkill, really.
Yeah, but it's probably okay. I mean, it's probably good. Like at this point, to just have the. You don't want there to be like some sequence where person man. Yeah, the points are solid at this stage. Now poor person man has found all his labs before playing a golem.
Yeah, that golem's just going to find terminals now. And lo and behold, down terminals. So this is probably. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, he's getting out. All right, so Honda continues his streak.
Seems not too bad. Just started a game.
How far along are they?
They started a minute ago, so I'm not sure how far along they would be.
All right, just the openings. We can catch that.
Perfect.
Stables Pixie versus Fisherman Stables. Okay. So I guess one person didn't have the option to open with the Fisherman, but it's not clear that Fisherman is better opening than Pixie anyway. It's not totally clear anyway to me.
I'd agree. Pixie's probably good as Fisherman in the opening, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean,
the angle here is like, do you want to buy the? I also don't know who had to spend. I guess they both spent Baker tokens. So, yeah, the question is like, does the guaranteed cash helping you get to captain, does that kind of outweigh the utility stuff that Pixie might do for you?
Yeah.
So that's not. I don't know. It's not totally cut and dried to my mind. Would I get a talisman? Probably not.
I think so.
I would probably not get a talisman. I mean, I never get a talisman if I can help it, which I can help it here, I think. I mean, you're just getting pixies with it? I mean, that doesn't seem...
no, you won't want Ratcatcher. Nope. So yeah, probably skip talisman then. Like here you don't play that, you just buy captain here. It's in hand. Oh, what?
It's not unreasonable if you get into your goat play. To trash the pixie. I'm not saying it was right, but it's not unreasonable to me to try and get the goat play.
Oh, actually, do you even want captain? Your captain's playing Fisherman when you have nothing in discard. Also, it's playing Pixie. Or actually, you can play Island too. So, I suppose one's not bad. Oh, you buy Fisherman.
It's double
and you
Fisherman.
Game 2. Okay. With that.
Captain can play any of Fisherman, you know, Karengar. I mean, it's not that advantageous, I guess, on any of them, but yeah, I mean, you can play Fisherman sometimes, right? I didn't mean all the time. Just of the things it can play. Oh yeah, non-duration. Never mind.
So I imagine is Lorba just going to gain all the Fishermen? Is that going to be their play this game? Trash another copper, buy more Fishermen.
I think the island aspect is kind of nice.
Yeah, I think you'll definitely want captain once you start, especially when you get something like alliance.
Yeah, if you get
so much green.
Yeah, I agree. If you get alliances, I think there's some
good use for captain.
Some nice value of the captain island option.
I'm unsure if I'm over. I'm not sure how many Fishermen I get with this little trick that I built. Fisherman Talisman. Whoa, another talisman?
That's so weird. 2 more, but like, what are they for?
I'm not sure.
I guess he wants to gain 4 fishermen next turn, but he may not draw a deck.
Yeah, the stables.
So if you don't draw a deck, then the fisherman, like, he can't. Okay, he did trigger, so he can do it, but
dangerous.
I'd be interested to see it. I mean, it's sort of the most built-up thing you can do here.
Yep. Yeah, and there goes the fisherman.
Yeah, Steph wanted Pixies first, which I think is also
reasonable.
It's probably better than going straight for the fisherman, but
not too bad. Playing a bit money.
yeah, I mean, definitely the Pixies give you more value in the. Eventually, you will hit a boon that eventually you'll get Forest, but
Forced with all these
since
skeletons.
you're the
Yeah.
only one who has the Pixies.
Like, this is Pixies, so I don't touch Fisherman anymore, knowing I gained 4.
Yeah, but the order is wrong for that. I mean, you would now at this point you may wonder about the just doing something else.
True.
Though maybe it's still worth it. I don't know. Well, Steph, I mean, I don't know if the question is from the perspective of a player or the perspective of.
Okay. Province.
Yeah, I that's what I meant, Steph. But I don't. I mean, the answer for why did they build, I can't answer. Yeah, province is quite strange.
For both of them,
Well, I think in general, I think most of the time people are just doing things. I don't know. I don't feel like people always. I think it's alliances look nicer to me.
Yosaka Alliance is way better.
I mean, I'm not. We're gonna be in agreement on this stuff, I'm sure. I just, you know, sometimes when I talk about what I think they're gonna do, not just what I think they ought to do.
Does Fulvora have enough money to? Okay, they do have enough to align still. So I think you take another province and you're like, oh, alliance next turn here.
It would have been interesting to see the deck played out with the Pixies for sure.
Oh, totally. I'm usually too greedy with Pixies and ignore the most board and end up losing because I like Pixies so much. Okay, now not too bad as to figure out what they want to do. I think they kind of realize they're in a gold. Okay, I suppose that's actually correct, but
well, now Folivora can alliance and ought to still. We did already cover that stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'll have to look at my own stuff to figure out what's going on. Fishbowl effect is what.
I mean, maybe. Well, sometimes he gets further and closer to the microphone, and the clarity changes, but it's not like it's just him getting closer to the microphone. But
yeah, I don't have an actual headset, but just been using headphones with a built-in mic. So okay.
Maybe it's just his voice, maybe he just sounds like he's talking from within a fishbowl.
Not too bad did not province because because Fulvora was threatening alliance, and so they would have lost that way.
But why doesn't Folivora just alliance? I mean, or I guess it's not too bad threaten it too. Yeah, okay. I see.
Yeah, not too bad threatens it now.
But like Folivora's draw is like pretty tenuous for hitting alliance, so it's not like crazy for not too bad to take an alliance, in my opinion.
I think this looks like a game of whoever does first now, and I'm not sure who it's going to be. I think not too bad will probably dead first, but there you go.
I mean, I don't know that that's true. Well, it depends on what counts as a dud.
I mean, like,
because like because like not too bad if he hits 10 and he alliances, he's only going to lose if Folivora can alliance. He's not going to lose And Foivora just straight up can't alliance now because of the way the stables works. So, like, Not Too Bad could have safely allianced on his previous turn because it was impossible for Foivora to. I don't think that's
Island.
true, Wandering Wonder, but maybe I'm missing something.
So here's another 5.
Right. Okay.
So
Okay. Yeah. It
Pixie.
it takes. Yeah. Okay, I understand now. I think in general, though, I think it was probably good for Not Too Bad to take the alliance after Foivora took the duchy, since it would have required the hand where he sees all treasures and fishermen before seeing some amount of stables in green. Should play the fishermen before those when it's the last
Yep, there's
ones.
forest. That's also beautiful. Why didn't you take that? I would have loved those extra things. That's an alliance in an estate. That's like what I would have took there. Like 3 piles don't exist right now. You should have took
They just don't believe in alliance. I don't know. Some people did a lot of anti-alliance propaganda when the set was coming out, and
I don't think you can get island.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
it was.
non-victory, so Thalesno won't work with island.
He's not saying it because of the
Okay.
talisman. He's just. And now Foivor's hands can threaten
Yeah.
alliance more generally. I think Not Too Bad's window was kind of missed.
Yep.
Post that duchy. I mean, of course, it could still go the.
You'd probably take that.
Foivora keeps doing this order stuff
Don't take that.
messed up with respect to pixies and single cantrip being left, but
I don't think you take Sky's Gift. Oh, you do. Okay.
seems fine to me.
So
I mean, I would rather have the gold than the single pixie. I don't know why he plays tables.
Oh, yeah.
I guess he's just gonna duchy.
Yep. So Earth's Gift, there's in that last 5 boons there. So we may see an Earth's Gift right here, so hopefully Bolivora finds a couple of treasures that they're willing to discard for the find Ur. Okay, yeah, you play that. Just a matter of discard. There you go. I guess you don't have to alliance here, but like, Not Too Bad seems in a bad position to say the least. Looking at standings with approximately half hour left, E Honda is in first, 30 points. Apple's in second with 27. Dan has 19 in third. Mo fourth with 18. Then Watno and Anders tie for 5-6 with 14 points. So looks like 25 is probably going to be a safe mark. And those bottom, well, I guess Dan and Ammo, which are in position 3-4, right? I imagine they will be fighting to keep their position or improve and make it to the finals and playoffs. There's Wisp. Don't really want that. For me, anyways. They buy province. What enabled that? There you go, a tie. All right. So that is full bar, not too bad. They get a tie, turn 16. What else is currently happening? Oh, Topher's jumping in here. They're playing Ammo, so nothing that's happening. Who else is playing right now? Anders is looking for someone.
Yeah. But I think right now it's just some rando. Not somebody in the... Okay, Anders not too bad.
Okay, there we go.
Whoops.
So this board looks a little bit sad. It might be some, yeah. Oh, Ghost, right? Ghost will be good. I forgot about Ghost. So both open gear Ghost ship. Not too bad on his turn 3. 3 copper, 3 states that are playing gear. So. Oh no. Hit. So no, not too bad. We'll hit 4 here.
Yeah, this will be a little bit painful.
Oh,
I guess wisps are going to mitigate the ghost ship a little bit.
What, sorry?
The wisps are going to mitigate the ghost ship a little bit eventually.
So they both have 1 exo, 1 gear, and no. Okay, not too bad. Hits 5 here if they want to buy another 5, but they also have ability to set aside cards. So he's going to take a 3 and trash to get a wisp. Anders picks up a second exo. I'm curious to see if they will pick up an extra 5, like oh, who picked up a bank? Not too bad, did it?
Not sure about the bank. I would take Baker's here.
Yeah. I'm curious if you're going to, if your plan is to pick up a 5 to trash to gain a ghost, and what that 5 would be. I guess that'd probably be Baker.
Well, I mean, you just buy the 5 you want to have, even if your plan is to trash it, right?
Yeah.
Because that it's not like there's the fives are gonna run out or something. But I mean, I guess the Bakers could. But
Yeah, bank can
yeah,
be
bank
Ghost
can be
too.
ghost.
Probably why you bought it.
Yeah, it's just a question of like what is the actual thing you want to buy most, and then you just buy it. And if the thing comes up where you want to exercise it into a ghost, then you do it. Um,
Well,
seems early to province to me.
I'd agree. Turn 9 only 4, and
Um,
now P1, so
you just won't be able to do it consistently yet, so
yep.
doesn't seem to have any. Yeah, right stuff.
Uh,
I guess the advantage is extra, or like Andrew's deck is kind of weird right now. I'm not convinced by treasure maps, but he's gonna treasure map and then he's gonna turn the golds into ghosts. I guess I don't know.
that doesn't seem terrible, to be honest. But
Yeah, it just takes forever. It's not like that easy to. Well, if they're not attacking you, I guess it's not so hard, but like you could easily fail to collide them for a little while. He still had a few cards left in deck, but now like Not Too Bad has like literally one economy card more or less. What? Okay. Like that's not gonna be it.
Whoa. Game stopped for me for a minute there. Okay, but set aside province and copper, trash that gold, get a ghost. Oh, okay, it's disappointing.
Nomad Camp.
Okay.
That's pretty weird.
Not sure what you want that buy for.
Quite a strange deck. They're both pretty weird. Anders' advantage is he has some actual money. This is he bought a province and then he went back and built some more. This back and forth. It's this back and forth building. Both of them have done it to some degree in this game, and it's always confusing to me when I see people do it. Yeah.
What's the $8 rule, Steph?
If you have $8, you have to buy province.
Oh. Yeah, I think that's the rule I obeyed when I first started playing. So not too bad. We'll probably buy like province here again. Yep.
I wonder if he really does. I wonder if he ought to have I wonder if that ghost ship play was actually correct since it drew 2 bakers. And it's not clear. I mean, the attack didn't do anything really. So, um, anyway, this is still going to be hard for Anders because Not Too Bad will eventually hit the province from
Yep.
Baker tokens, and Anders' deck isn't like going to hold duchies very well at all.
Okay. Takes province.
So I mean, I agree with this. He's basically just going for it.
Yeah.
And hope Not Too Bad's turn is sufficiently bad that he gets the province on the next one. Which, yeah, Anders didn't quite get there. Now Not Too Bad has it.
Yeah, there you go.
But I mean, I do agree with Anders' decision on his whatever that's his penultimate turn.
So Tracer's playing now.
Yeah. So with like 20 minutes left, Apo has 32, Honda has 27, Dan Brooks has 20 or 19, Amo has 15, Marcus has 13. So there's quite some gap across our top 4 today. It looks like there are a lot of people who just ended up in the mid-teens. Some mixed records. So Apo probably doesn't need to play anymore if he doesn't want to.
Apo's in the queue.
But he is queued up, so
Not Too Bad's in the queue.
people, it still cracks me up. Like people just go in and say they have a table, but don't go check on the posts directly above them that say there is a table. I don't know. Have you found a game?
Apo just started.
Okay.
They have Bridge and City, Stewart. Looks like they'll have a good board. What are the Druid boons? We have Earth Gift, Flames Gift, and Moon's Gift. So Druid can do some gaining. Once you have a bridge in play, you can gain some 5s. That could be an interesting thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just a question of, like, do you do that over just having another bridge? Which seems
going with just straight bridges.
Which seems like a hard sell to me.
Yeah. I think I pick up Druid if I have, like, this weird thing where it's like, I have, like, Arm Over Village right now, and I have, like, Druid Clause 0, and I have an extra buy. Maybe I'd buy a Druid, but...
Yeah, I agree there could be some situations where it's the buy to make. But I guess the nice thing about Druid here is the city aspect of it, so that you can activate cities mid-turn. So that could be relevant.
Well, that is true. And Apo did pick one up on turn 4.
Whether it's more relevant than just the first person to play 6 bridges or something, that's another thing entirely.
So Sam has good grab with City. Managed to get it for his 2 terminals that collided, Stewart and Bridge. Sam attempts to draw a deck. Didn't trash with Stewart there. They do have 2 laboratories, so
he's probably just gonna double lab.
Heavy on trashing.
Yeah.
Should probably be a draw. Yep. Here's the thing: we could gain a lab.
Yep.
Gains a city.
Heavy on cities.
And there's a second bridge.
That was a little weird to me.
Well, that's a sad turn for Apo right now. And Sam does not find their city.
He should just. I would just trash him by
Even
a
decision
farming
to make.
village, but
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
I mean, I guess the other option is to trash him by druid.
I'm not sure if you want a second Druid as Apo.
No, I
Both
meant
terrible.
yeah, for Apo. I meant the druid for Sam because
Oh,
he
gotcha.
can potentially gain a village mid-turn, and so that it wouldn't cost him terminally. But
Okay, there you go.
that last farming village play was bad, but he's playing quick, so he just didn't see that.
Just like a bridge in a city, or yeah.
Those are rough
Oh,
draws.
it's a rough draw. Like, I'm glad you have overdraw, but when you get draws like this, well, you cut it thin a little bit. This is probably just okay. Didn't trash. Oh, okay. I thought I might do some gain and play with Druid there. Actually, it's probably a good idea. There's like 6 cards in Apos discard right now. Triggering could have been terrible.
What are they though? Bunch of coppers? Is that the
Bridge and Steward.
the
Oh,
steward?
geez.
The steward is like
That's rough.
so weird to me, to be honest. That steward seems quite bad to me.
That steward is weird, yeah. I think just because you have applied doesn't mean you have to use
No,
it.
yeah, definitely not. Definitely not here. Now Sam will finally get his turn. He'll clean up more, and then
Yeah, he's gonna do some cleaning up here.
he probably like Sam may get a druid this turn, or it may just be a bunch of bridges. I'm not sure where the money comes out exactly.
Okay, he did clean up a little bit. City,
So this is not.
bridge. Oh, Druid, okay. And probably another bridge here.
Yeah, I
I'd
guess
want
you
another
can.
bridge anyways, I think.
You could just take. Well, you could have the bridge as a planned gain from the druid,
Yeah, I
and you
suppose I
could
want to take
just
another city
take
then.
another city.
Yeah, cities are
But I'd have to.
basically warning.
Yeah, but I'd have to check the actions to decide
Okay,
totally.
takes a lap to draw.
But like, yeah, Apo's deck now it just looks way worse. I mean, for a while it's looked worse, but there was like maybe a gap there when Sam had that one bad turn that if Apo had had a turn, he might have gotten into it. But
Yeah, Evo is definitely behind now.
that was, I guess he had to. He doesn't have Druid or anything. So like mid-turn activation is a possibility.
I guess Sam could do it here. I mean, it doesn't gain him anything. He drew deck already.
But I wouldn't mid-turn activate. I would gain a bridge.
I think I'm wondering if I'm taking city just to like say I have 6 cities.
No, I wouldn't do that. Like here, I would have to look at my opponent's gains, but I would just take like farming villages. I wouldn't take the last city.
Yeah, province.
Just do like province lab double. Well, I mean, I don't even know if you need the farming villages or not. Probably not.
Take druids here.
So this looks good. Yeah,
One
but not.
druid.
Yeah, I wouldn't do another one. It's not even clear you need the first one. To me, but because the thing is like you already have all this stuff that Apo doesn't really have yet, and so
Oof. Not finding those druids at all. Wow. Does he have 2 on the bottom there?
I guess so. If they each have 2, he must.
Oh man, that's a bit unlucky.
But he like never got draw. Also, like 0. I mean, he
Yeah.
has 0 labs. His draws all in stewards, which is
Yeah.
fine. I mean, I guess he saw them here, but
Okay. City
I mean,
or
if
li-
S- if
library
Sam
is interesting.
well if Sam draws, he'll just win.
Yeah. And well, he's guaranteed to win now. Looking at apples. Ooh, maybe not.
They both have had a lot of duds.
No kidding.
This is kind of a tough bias for Sam, and of course it won't matter. Like he has to like calculate threat, but Apo won't actually doesn't actually have any threat just on his hand, but Sam has to pretend like there is.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Taking a duchy. Oh, an estate. Okay.
so now Sam has his 5 labs and these 14 cards or whatever.
Yeah, so he should not have an issue.
Gets another druid.
He should also have a druid down there, and so he has one city right there.
Yeah.
Yep. So now I should be able to do some.
Yeah, he can do
That last city.
city. Yeah, I mean it's not
Unfortunately,
total.
has to trigger shuffle though. Now he can do it if he wants to.
Yeah, it's a little. I guess it's just what you do, but
Okay. Went for it.
so now you can gain bridges and
Can he draw them though?
yeah. He's got estate city. He can draw those with Stewart. He can gain a.
Oh right, he does have
He
an
can't.
estate in the city.
He
down
can't
there.
play. He wouldn't be able to play all of them.
But I think he has the pilot here now.
Yeah, he'll have a finish. He doesn't need that many gains. He only needs 6. Well, now 6, but here he has that in hand.
Okay, there you go.
I mean, the druid play is actually more gains, but anyway. All right.
We have 10 minutes left. The standings. Apple's on top, 37.
Yeah, well, he'll be
second,
at
27.
32 now, of course, but
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, 34. Yeah. So
barring some losses from Amo or Dan, the top 4 look
kind of set.
kind of set. I mean, Sam's going to go up 5 now, and then so Sam could still get in. I mean, lots of the people here in the teens could get in. It's just going to be dependent on Amo probably losing or Dan losing, or some other factors.
Don't know if anyone has started here. Oh, Brooke or Dan just took a loss to Pondering Tinder. So that'll put them at 16. Dan's going to fall down to 21.
Did anyone? Whoa. I think I went into a table I didn't intend to go into.
Oh.
The thing shifted on me. Did Sam start a game?
Oh, this is in the middle of the game.
Sam and
Do that
Dan.
in Uganda.
Who's gonna do Sam and Dan?
Sam and Dan are playing?
Yep. Thanks for the heads up, Steph. I had just found it, but nonetheless, thanks for looking out for us. So this will probably be their last game. I'm going to assume they don't get it wrapped up. Well, they could. Anyway, really going for the activation, I guess, is probably the biggest deal here. Trading post would be really nice to get.
So yeah, Honda has a tie here. Game's not too bad. He takes it.
I'm in a game, you know.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
You kept showing up. Hold on, where did you go?
I'm watching Sam and Dan play.
Who are you watching? You're not on my list right now.
Sam, and Dan.
Dan, okay. I had this weird thing where we're still in the other one for some reason. Weren't showing to have left. Anyways.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I went into there, but then I left right away because it was just, right in the middle of that.
Yeah, no, it was weird. It showed like you were still there, so it's like, okay, we're staying here. Thought we would have done. Okay. Anyways.
That explains why just now more of the spectators are moving over as well.
What's going on with this board?
I guess Sam played the diplomat on the chance of finding his silver, I guess, and getting the activation right then. But triggered the shuffle that's not so nice, and Drew's trading post dead. Dan, I think. Not 100% sure. So Dan gets activation.
It's kind of sad that Diplomat's your only village.
Yeah, you can't really go for like heavy terminal stuff. I mean, you could do Secret Cave activation, but
yeah,
I don't know how much it's worth working for that. Maybe it's good.
I don't know if you're just trying to play some advisor money deck. Guess you can get Enclave.
I wouldn't expect to have a whole lot of advisors, but some number of like cartographers.
Advisors don't handle green
like
well.
Some number of cartographers and
yeah,
I don't know, caravans or whatever. I mean, maybe you do the big thing. I mean, if you go heavy on workshop, secret cave diplomat stuff, you can build up. So maybe that's worth it. There are a lot of reasonable forests to gain here, and you have the workshop, so maybe that's the play. We'll see if Dan buys a workshop here. Would probably indicate it. It's just another secret
3 minutes left. I'm just looking at the standings here. So Tracer's actually snuck into 4th place and they 18 points over Ammo, who has 17 and 5th.
No, that's 6th. Those are 5th, 6th. You can't see the live thing, so I guess there's been another result. I forgot to send you the link, but the Marcus is actually ahead of Tracer right now, though I don't know if they have a head-to-head or not. It's a straight tie.
Okay.
On games played too, so I don't know if they have a head-to-head, but yeah, definitely Sicko. You don't get any. I mean, you have, I guess, estate moves at the end is your only points advantage. The rest is just like consistency. Yeah, cursing. Consistency and cursing. So I was wrong. The witches in Sam's deck. So now Dan is getting the workshop. So Dan's going to go for the built-up thing. You at least have some.
Yeah, I'm wondering about Conquest 2 actually, Freaky. I mean, like, you gained 1 silver, so those would give you 3 VP. What would it give you more? 3 VP.
I guess you can build up to doing bigger conquests since you can probably start the first one at 4 or 5 pretty easily. I guess the first one is the only one to not buy. I guess if you get a second, did Dan get a second trading post?
Yeah, they did.
I guess Dan's going to try and do something golden that's like a conquest that's worth like 6-ish points a turn or something until the silvers, I guess, run. Oh, he buys a province. It's interesting.
So Sam has a province in hand here, but he may discard coppers to play that diplomat activated. Nope, just decided to move enclave. Okay, that diplomat's activated right now. So Sam has the last wish in their hand. A variety of stuff. I'm not sure what they're going to be planning to play that wish as. They could supposedly wish for a diplomat. Or they discard coppers here. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Found 2 more wishes. Oh,
It's
a witch. John gets to act with diplomat here. I don't imagine he won't.
Well, he had a secret cave in hand already, so it's not totally clear. Right? Or did he just draw that? No, he had it already, so it's not clear to me, but...
So next turn, Sam's going to have 6 coins from Secret Grave, it looks like. Here on this turn, I'm not sure what they're going to be doing here. They can't activate a, okay, they just take a gold. And do the province here after taking that silver, crashing to estates. They do.
Sam gonna have $1 million in one buy.
Nothing to do with it. Here we go. Now it's going to be a conquest. Oh, province. That would have been a 4 VP conquest, so.
The classic money $15 hand.
We've reached
or whatever it was.
1600, where I guess time's up. I guess that was 8. No. 20.
Well, I don't know what time zone you mean.
20:00.
It was 20 UTC. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. I was like, okay, I'm like trying to do mental math in my head, jump, and it just was not working out for me. I'm not sure what Dan's gonna be doing here.
You gotta remember to have your 17 $16 big money hands if you're playing counselor in big money. That's the only place you need to do it.
I guess this is just the 2 coppers into silver, and what even? Cartographer. We haven't touched those yet.
Dan sure is playing some actions. Classic Dan. I think this turn he won't be able to escape the conquest as the buy. I think he won't
There
be
it is.
he won't be able to avoid it that turn.
This is okay.
I'm surprised he kept keeping the trading post is really weird.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Didn't end up hurting him, but
Won't matter here. Like assuming the sound's just gonna.
well, it did hurt him a little bit because if he still had the gold, he would be able to discard to this secret cave, too. So it would have been. I mean, the gold looked way better keep than the trading post. To me.
Dan can afford a province here. Imagine. Oh, enclave. Okay. Given that Dan's a bit behind in VP right now, I thought he might have taken that province and left 2 left and progressed that pile. But so it takes an enclave. Okay, at least I'm not the only one that was confused by that enclave over province.
He's just trying to. I mean, his idea is that the long game favors him, I guess. Right.
Sam takes him in conquest there.
I would have thought about milling as Sam. You could have trashed province to buy province.
Okay, yeah. Missed how you would have done that by sea now.
But
okay. This might be another. Yep. Well, it's a little bit sad to put into your hand. Oh well, you just discard to the secret cave.
Yeah, it's fine. Looks like Apo is going to be setting the new record for highest score. He actually did more than at least until Mario last week. He had beat any other person in the 2.5 hour time frame as well. With 39 was higher than anything else that had been done before. So. But 2 hours, that may last as a record for a little while. He went undefeated, did get a couple ties, but yeah, so it looks like Apo and Honda, assuming probably even if Honda is playing a game.
I don't think even if they lose, they could not hold the top 4.
Well, Apo or Honda.
I'm looking at have a 3-way tie for 4.
Honda could change, right? Because Honda could. Oh, right, he's just -3. Never mind. Yeah, Honda's safe. Apo's safe. Dan is not.
Dan could potentially move into 2nd place.
Yeah. Dan, I don't know with everyone else. There's like 1 million people at 18, but I don't know if any of those people are playing or not.
I am not sure either.
So anyway, we have this one, which will put Sam also at 18. So there's going to be like, are any?
Oh, that's the game. Dan loses.
Yeah.
Sam wins.
So
that puts Sam at 18, and Dan goes down to 18.
And they all have 10 games played too.
Yeah, there's a massive tie now.
Yeah, so they all have 10. They all have 10 games played. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything unreported. This is funny. So I did not write the rules to handle this particular situation. Let's talk. In Discord.
My vote is for a 5-player blitz game.
I mean, I will absolutely make them do that, Dan. Make you guys do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
But I need to first. I just need to make sure all the results are in. Because apparently Tracer is still playing.
Tracer is playing. Checking that out. After my leg sets in.
We'll go look at check out the Tracer game.
Oh, they're playing a Honda. So, is Tracer going to pile and win this turn?
Well, we don't get to have the 6-player.
Tracer won. I wanted the 6-player blitz.
We don't get to have it. Tracer has
one.
Well, I guess there's still a massive tie because that's just one of the slots. There was actually, because it was really a tie for third, a massive tie for third.
So Tracer now moved into the third spot?
Yeah, Tracer just managed to avoid being in the massive 5-player game. Okay.
So Tracer just finished. They're now at 23. Marcus is at 18.
Yes. Yeah.
Not too bad, 18.
Yeah, so Dan, Sam, not too bad. Marcus and Amo are all tied. And they all played the same number of games. So they're all going to play a 6-player game as quickly as they can.
Amo played less games, I think.
You're probably looking at the not live sheet. I mean, the published sheet takes like a little bit to update. So they all look like 10 games to me. Who'd I said? Not too bad. Sam. Who else was it? Marcus.
Well, Marcus is playing too right now, apparently.
Oh, Marcus is playing. Okay, never mind.
Crisis may be averted. Oh, says Marcus is locked in for me. Don't see the meta table. Yeah, I don't see Marcus at a game, so if you do...
Oh, he just meant... Okay, yeah. He's playing the 5. Who's a 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh. Okay, yeah, it is 5. All right, I got him.
Okay, now I'm looking at the live results. Or the shows the 5 people at 18.
Yeah, so whoever makes the table, I don't care. But well, of course we're recording Truffles. All right, Dan has a table.
This is gonna be great. Real entertainment now, guys.
All right, we have all our contestants.
Excellent. They got not too bad.
Tracer narrowly
Oh, no,
managed to
wait,
avoid that.
Okay, there you go. 6 would be ridiculous. Come on. Okay. Innovation.
Labyrinth has 30 VP.
Okay.
15 provinces. Yeah, it is 4 piles.
Yep.
Oh gosh, I already have a real weird graphical glitch.
Yeah. Okay. You have that glitch too.
With a giant overgrown estate. Does everybody have the giant overgrown estate?
I've been trying to overgrown estate.
I'm going to try a refresh. We'll see what that does to the situation. What's super funny is it was over the legionary but behind the mystic for me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, did refresh work for you?
Yeah, refresh cleared it.
Okay. I'll try that too then.
Now, I mean, it probably will just reappear later on.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's 4 piles, right? Not too bad was that. Okay. Sam opens Guardian. That's player 1. Stonemason for 2 settlers. Marcus takes the first of 30 labyrinth points. Emma also takes a Guardian. With 3 coppers though, so Emma's gonna have 5 coins. I wonder what they're going to try to do. Sam plays 2 coins, Guardian.
Oh, they went hard for the. They didn't take the captain. They went for the labyrinth points.
Yeah. Well, some of them grabbed Guardian on a 3/4, and I don't know if I understand why. Oh, now I have a huge hovel, not a huge
You have
overgrown
giant
estate.
hovel. Maybe it's something about the shelters. Oh, I see. It's whatever they draw.
Just covering up ammo in their VP, so I have no idea what they're up to.
Well, someone bought a legionary. That's exciting. I am surprised the people who had 6 didn't take captain. Maybe it was just
think the only
one
person had
person.
6 was
Just Sam.
I'm not sure if anyone else did.
I'm surprised Sam did not take captain.
Me too. What did Sam take? Let's
Just
go back
double
and-
herald.
Heralds? Yeah, that's true. I guess captain will be bad if heralds disappear, because then what are you playing your captain as?
Well, you can play it as sage or
Sage, I
settler.
guess.
If they're, I guess the settlers will probably be gone, but
No, they're not at turn 5, they're at turn 3. Okay. All of them are going after labyrinth points, it appears. I think Dan's the only one that doesn't have any. So people can open with 6 because they bought Guardian on their first turn. They had 2 coins, so that gives them 5 points from their 5 coppers, and then they get the extra coin from Guardian, giving them 6. Yeah. So lots of labyrinth points flying right now.
People taking the coppers just to get labyrinth.
Yeah. I mean, like Marcus trashed an overgrown estate. Drew.
Try and hovel.
Yeah. Is Emma in the lead? I don't know. I just see a giant copper.
Legionary's good. Not just because of the attack, but because you can use it to buy gold, and golds are good because you can use them to buy provinces, and provinces are good
here. I mean, like, gosh, I struggle with 3-4 player games. I don't know how you build an engine in a 5-player game. There's labyrinth points were not too bad. Dan's gonna be the one to watch because he hasn't been doing anything. He's been buying cards. We now have bustling village uncovered. So there's our, I guess we'd say, better village than Herald is, or probably Captain. So
when will they get nervous and
put piles?
By the start on the duchies? That's the real question.
Yep. Yeah, they're just trying to grab all those labyrinth points they can, trashing anything they can with Stonemason.
Yeah,
I don't know if trashing Guardian seems bad. I mean, like, it's not great for sure.
It seems pretty bad to me.
Yes, that's right about going for estates. I think Sam already has. Sam actually has an estate in hand already.
Well, he bought it when he just had 2 in a hovel.
Okay, that's fair. Then.
It wasn't like he just took it. It kind of feels like Dan is the only one who has any sort of economy.
Looks like Dan's trying to do something before everyone else runs him out of
Dan will be able to buy gold. No, he didn't have any sort of points, but 1 province and he has as many as anyone else, basically. I mean, I guess the issue, what are the piles? Like stonemasons, heralds, guardians, but then you need a 4th. I don't know if the bustling villages will run or not. I'm not sure.
I definitely want several of those because I want them to play hunting ground.
I mean, if someone starts doing estates, those could go.
Yeah. I mean, Dan's hope would be if everyone starts going, oh crap, estates, Dan hopefully can buy duchies when they buy estates. I'm not sure. But
I guess in theory we could have started the 2-3 game. But maybe they want to it's Honda and Tracer, but maybe they want to watch this.
I mean, how often do you get 5 people playing for 4th place? So labyrinth points are about to run out.
You can't run the coppers out because there's like twice as many as them or a bunch of extra ones.
What is Sam saying?
He's just joking.
Did copper start at 120? I thought it started at like 90.
Well, minus the 7 that everyone got. Minus the 35.
Okay. So 95-ish. 85. I can do math. Okay. Oh no, Ammo trashed Huffle and didn't get Labyrinth.
No more labyrinths.
So
I wish we could.
well, Ammo has 3 coppers in hand, is what I can tell you.
They've built the classic Herald Copper decks. Unbeatable.
Dan has a Legionary in hand now.
Did Dan buy the
Drew that.
Did Dan buy the gold the last time he had 6? No, he bought a hunting grounds. Okay. Oh yeah, there's also that trick.
Is this just bronze? Whoa! Captain and hunting grounds.
Dan is convinced he's going to get more turns than he's going to get in this game.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I think 1 pile's gone. 2 could disappear right now if Sam decides to make them disappear. And suddenly there's 3 bustling villages left and poof.
Or estates if they buy estates.
Yep. Estates could go poof.
That sounds about right, Steph, though.
Yeah,
to be fair, he could end up in a... I think he could probably end up in any position.
Okay.
Yeah, I earlier I was refreshing to get rid of the giant card thing, but since it just comes back,
yeah, I'm not sure.
I've just quit bothering. So Amo is just like a black hole as far as his status, VP status.
Ammo's far ahead. What Apple was saying. Ammo has 13
VP.
Okay, so he is ahead in VP.
Here's a turn for Dan. Look at this.
Ooh.
Is this in like the finale?
A real turn. Yes, Dan. You got a real turn on turn 8.
Dr. Ben Carson, if you could mute your mic, I will unserver mute you. But you're... Well, it was still on. I tried to unserver mute you, but anyway. So Dan now is getting his province.
Marcus is questioning how Dan could play that captain as a herald. That disappears. I speak appreciated of that.
This is gonna teach us all a lesson about 5-player Dominion that we needed to learn, which is that apparently you can still
Building is good.
You can still build a real deck. And gaining a bunch of coppers doesn't
Oh man.
doesn't win somehow.
Oh, here's a turn from Marcus. Might be the 40 curses. Yes, you do need 4 piles for everyone that's questioning that. Currently we're betting on it being estates, but we shall see. There goes the herald. So Marcus drew a hunting ground and a herald in hand. Ammo bought more copper. Not too bad. Bought an estate. Dan has another great turn. I think he might be hitting 12 here. Or sorry, 8. Don't know why I said 12. He'll be at 12 EP if he does. Oh, ammo. I don't know if this is lagging for me or what's going on, but
I'm gonna do a refresh. It's gotten increasingly bizarre looking on my
yes.
on my page.
So then does it by province. They're at 15 or at 12. I'm gonna refresh. Ammo's at 14 VP. Not too bad. At 9 VP. Marcus 6. Sam at 11. Oh, I couldn't see Dan's hand, but I don't think he had a win either. He would have had to pull off a miracle, I think.
They're just not even getting.
Here's another turn from Marcus.
Oh, look at this, Marcus. Oh, Marcus should have taken the estates. What? Why didn't he take the estates?
That actually makes more sense.
Why is he taking the mystics?
Okay.
Is he gonna draw them?
I mean, if he took the.
I mean, he could get 6 of the estates. I don't know what else he had. If he had Ducat, he could get more.
If he takes 6 of the states, I think he would still.
He could get 7 of them. Marcus could have got 7 of the estates.
How much VP is ammo at? So I have 2 mystics in hand, it appears, for them, but oh, I know. They bought a duchy, so I think they're at 16 VP, if I'm remembering correctly. Dan again is having a turn. Okay, he's in the lead, 18 VP. Oh, I must have 17 VP. I was mistaken.
Why did Sam trash a copper?
I'm not sure. Does he know that you need like all the coppers to win?
Maybe he. Well, at this point, I guess it's just going to be hard for him regardless.
Yeah.
So maybe he's just wanting to end it. And isn't thinking at all.
Marcus gets a province, so he's at 15 VP. I'll just think going through those estates. Dan manages to trash a hunting grounds here. He has to win. Yep, there it is.
All right, I'm proud of Dan.
Good job, Dan.
I'm glad Dan was the victor in this situation by staying true to himself.
Actually building.
And staying true to Dominion.
That's an incredible game. I was climbing FBA. Wow. Display advantage. Yep. Okay, great. So now we have Dan versus E Honda.
No.
Oh, sorry, Dan versus Apple. Sorry, McClung. And then E Honda and Tracer. Then Apple is first and E Honda is first.
The real question will be, will Dan... Okay, he did fix his table settings. Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I know Dan is still orange. All right, they got the game off the ground.
He won't be orange once the game starts.
Yeah. So this board looks interesting. I'm gonna see if Tracer and the Honda have started anything yet. They have. Well, their board's much more boring. That's at least my quick judgment of it. Maybe there's some cute interaction I missed. Oh, come on. So then, do you open experiment?
All right.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to open here as Dan, or in general. I'm almost saying like experiment.
I don't know. Gains are what are awkward here.
I mean, improve isn't going to be doing much for you here, other than it's a cute way to trash your hunting ground. Or I guess the only way to trash your hunting ground, unless you get Flame's Gift. I imagine you'll be playing with the Legionary attack and gold. So
I think I like a Pixie for one of the buys, whether it's double Pixie or just experiment Pixie.
do you want mine? Seth was mentioning.
I guess he wants it. I guess he wants it for Labyrinth.
I suppose that makes sense. Secret Passage improve, yeah. True.
He got Forest right off the bat.
So Apple got the Force Gift right off the bat. Got 2 Pixies from it. Picked up 2 VP from Labyrinth.
Now the Labyrinths are just nearly gone, so it's like the mine doesn't look that exciting. Of course, you don't know that they're hitting Forest right off the bat, but yeah, I mean, I think you're right. You probably try to get Legionary and gold, and then I guess just more golds.
I mean, like, I'm looking at it, and you have 3 terminals. Like, Crossroads gives you 3 terminal space, so it's like Legionary, Hunting Grounds, and another Hunting Ground, so I'm not even sure. I could see improve there.
Yeah, but do you need that? I am not sure I'd try to play that many terminals.
No, that's true. I'm just thinking Hunting Grounds is,
but like, maybe
kind of the best draw here.
Yeah, but just don't know what you get if you draw. It seems hard to do anything. My inclination would be to have a really high... I mean, okay, I'd probably play the Hunting Grounds. I'm not sure I play the Crossroads, though. Apo needs to get cash somehow.
Yep.
It seems like he maybe missed a beat somewhere to have
and improve.
Not gotten the cash.
Mastermind, get one silver out of it.
Masterpiece. Well, it would be with Labyrinth.
Oh, that's true.
So that's the idea. I think it's misleading to. I always think it's misleading when people describe. I mean, I guess it's true. In this case, since he has the mine. Yeah. No, I came around.
What does Dan even do here? Is he buying an experiment? He has 5 right now. I suppose this could be a legionary for him.
Yeah, it's just not clear if that's. Better than not trashing. So he is going to go for a 5.
Just go for it.
Gets the legionary. Oh yeah, Apo got mountain.
Oh, lovely.
That's really nice. It's like you trash down. It's like you have a. It's like his buys would be, assuming he's getting the mountain's gift. Well, just the improve itself, I think.
Yep, that's what Apo did. What are kind of the next steps here for Apo? Is it to buy a legionary?
I would think so. I assume that's the next step for Dan too.
No, Dan needs a gold.
Well, he's
He
gonna.
has the legionary.
He's gonna. Oh, yeah, well then he's just gonna get the gold. The
Yeah,
gold.
he'll
The
get
gold. The
here
gold
with
gain
mine,
is
I
in
think.
hand. I mean, I know that. I didn't
Oh,
know.
Dan has
I just missed
Wait,
he
no.
didn't have. I just missed that he didn't have. That he already had a legionary. You probably by experiment or secret passage.
I mean, here is down. He's looking what card to put where by transmute.
Yeah, I.
Puts a silver on the bottom. Okay. Whoa! We see some transmute action.
What is it for though?
Oh.
I guess.
Jeez. So what is he doing? Trashing treasure? I don't remember how to play this card. Oh, actions. Okay.
I no. Just no. Dan doesn't have a deck to do any sort of controlled. There's no way. It's terrible. I'm convinced. I'm convinced it's terrible.
This is something. I'm not sure.
I'm fine. I'm fine with being proved wrong, but it's gotta be terrible.
Okay, there's the transmute. Oh, hey,
Select-
don't worry. Now this potion can go into what? Me trust. I don't even know.
I misread
Transmutes. You have two
transmute.
transmutes.
Did he did
Oh, he said he misread transmutes.
did did he miss the part where transmute reads, "I'm the worst card in Dominion.
Oh, geez.
I'm the worst card that's ever been printed."
Oh man.
I don't actually have a strong P-Stone versus transmute opinion. So
I don't think I've actually ever been here.
anybody who wants to argue with me about it, I don't actually have any feelings. The lines I was doing before, are for, performance effect largely.
He has a second transmute. I'm sure Dan's gonna figure out something. Well, he might. We'll see.
This is just guaranteed to draw a deck.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Well, unless you do that.
Whoa, no, it's not. Oh, you can do that.
I mean, maybe you prefer to have a silver on the bottom. I'm not sure. I would think no, but
I mean, like, I guess that's silver your next hand. Guess if you've already hit province, it's not a terrible idea.
I'm not convinced by it. But two transmutes.
Yes, Dan has two transmutes.
It's a lot
No,
of
he has a
transmutes.
duchy instead.
Oh, and only a 10-point deficit. I wonder how this will go. It's a mystery.
This is awkward for Apple here, I guess. You draw province with Willow, then decide if you want to draw the card after. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I agree, Sam. I was so proud of Dan, and now I'm so ashamed of him. He
Pay to win instant 3 KCs into your deck. Yep, that's about what he needs right now.
Don't you just like top deck the Pixie? Maybe play it.
Yes.
I don't know.
Seems like a great idea.
I guess maybe it doesn't matter. I mean, it might be worth getting the worm thing. So yeah, I forgot worm. I'm not sure, Lemon. I'm not fully convinced anyway.
Do you play this crossroad? I'm sure you do.
No, I don't think you do. I mean, that looked right. That looked perfect, what he did there. Because the hunting ground's down in here and more VP, so that looked great. All right. Well, Dan, We'll just
Yep,
pretend
someone's
that
just
we'll
dying
just
again.
pretend that one didn't happen. We'll just remember. We'll just pretend like you died after you played the 5-player game.
No kidding.
That was the last game in Dominion you ever played, and it was beautiful, and I loved it. All right, we need Tracer Honda.
Tracer says Tracer still playing.
All right. Looks
There we go.
competitive from what I can see here. Honda has a bunch of cards this turn. Though maybe he had to pull up a native village to make that happen. Doesn't look like, to my eyes, he's going to do any piling out. Oh, no, wait. Can he do the estates or something? Would that be enough points?
No, not with enough EP left.
Not enough points, quite.
Duchies. Oh.
Oh, I didn't see
Duchies
the
win.
duchies. I just didn't see the duchies. Okay, well, there you go. 2 point.
There you
All right,
go.
so
Okay.
Honda and Apo play. Apo gets to go
My system
first.
must be leaking because the game is not ended. Tracer just posted. Is there a win here? All right, here we go.
Once they get the player order worked out, we'll have our game. Very few people know how to do the fix the player order when it's somebody else joining.
Only Dan knows the magic of doing that.
Dan knows. To be
But
honest,
he died, so we don't know even.
yeah. Well, the knowledge was lost with him.
Yep. He just disappeared. We'll miss him.
That way did not work. Yes, Folivora. I can tell you already that didn't work. Yeah, you go back to random and then you go to reset it again. Okay.
Oh, they're giving up. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Honda's hosting again. They're at a table. We're good to go. Okay. Got any cool march synergies here? 2-5. So 2 Trashers, Sea Hake and Coven. Cobbler can gain all trees to the start of turn. That could be interesting. Get horses. Ratcatcher opened by Apple under 2-5. Get trashing. Highways there. We do not have a source of buys. We do have engineer with gains. So. Oh, and Denison will be our draw. So theoretically, you get 4 highways in play, then play a bunch of engineers in empty provinces. I imagine that's what I'd be attempting to do here. Honda opens the engineer. They have a 4-3 open.
Coven. People love covens. Coven.
Yeah, I think I actually open highway here over Coven. I mean, like I'm reluctant to. Oh nope, Apple opens it.
Yeah, I know. That's what was my comment about people loving Coven. They can't resist it.
Highway looked better than Coven, probably.
Yeah, or Den. Sam thinks you're lagged. Which I guess is possible.
Surprised. It's like lagging for me to like load games and stuff. This happens sometimes. It's very bad when I try to play Blitz.
Yeah, I haven't actually tried to do Blitz with anyone, so I don't know how it's gonna, if it'll work for me or not. Yeah, you just never have to have the curses from Coven. if you don't want it. Like, have them in deck. Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not worried about getting them in exile. I'm not really worried about giving the deck. I think the game probably is over before then, but I don't know. Second Coven. Just kidding. Didn't do it.
They hit the pause for me here on Apple's turn 5 here. I don't know if he's bought anything yet or if I'm the only one experiencing this.
It's turn 6. Apo just played engineer.
Yep. So I was about a turn behind there. I'm now on turn 6, so even with just a full turn behind everyone all the time.
You'll just have to provide more color commentary than play-by-play. I'll have to do the play-by-play, and you'll just have to spice it up once I've told you what has happened. Apo has got the first highway now, so
yeah, I see that on T6. We have Dan back from the dead saying that last game was their best game. Whatever you in chat. That probably happened about 5 minutes ago.
Honda I guess the shuffle was bad enough that he couldn't play the rat catcher. I don't know.
So I'm noticing that we don't have any copper trashes yet. So I'm wondering if we're like putting Fountain in our back pocket. That seems so bad.
I think it's just that I don't know that anybody's intentionally avoided one. I don't.
Yeah, that's true. I doubt enough to say, oh yeah, you avoided buying that.
I would doubt that was the case, but
tracking a copper.
I mean, it may be more of just a consideration. I mean, Honda skipped one there, but probably he gets a chance before the shuffle to do it anyway. Honda needs a highway.
Yep. I think if Apo can collide highway and engineer, I imagine you take 2 more highways. Not doing so would seem interesting.
You may just get some. You may go highway din, depending.
Okay.
I'm not.
Honda's getting a gold. So
I'm really not worried about keeping encampments, but
I don't know why you have a desire to keep encampment. I guess.
Well, I mean, I understand having a desire to keep encampment. I just don't understand it over buying of the gold over the other things. So Apo gets some horses in. Pays off and gets an encampment. Yeah, it looks really hard for Apo to lose at this point. I agree. If he plays just pretty conservatively. Yeah. That was it all along.
How good Coven would be with 0 curses being dealt out so far. It did yell at 2 guardians. That is true. Apo can take 0 more covens.
They definitely should have just ignored it. I agree.
Yep.
Definitely.
So I'm not sure what the highways are like right now, but those are at 5 now. So I'm hoping someone has 3 and the other have 2 and it's not a worse split. But imagine once you get 4, you kind of just stop, because then you're overbuilding and then your only goal is really to draw a deck. Oh, it's 4-1. Yeesh.
I mean, it's nice to have. If you can take 7, it's nice. Because then your opponent just can't do provinces ever. But if you don't, like, having.
It's also the number to have.
Yeah, but having a number between 4 and 7 isn't particularly exciting. Yeah. Yeah, like 7, like we said.
If Apple gets 7 highways, you can kind of just resign.
Well, you could resign
gets
anyway. I assume he's just not doing it because probably he wants to. It's finals and everything. I would engineer highway, get another den, blow up, get a den, and buy engineer.
Yeah. I definitely want to den.
I don't want another hostelry. I guess it's not different by what I said. You can either blow up or you can just get the den. I would just. Yeah. But I don't think that's very likely to matter water winner. But yes, that is a difference.
8 isn't pointless. Well, I guess 8 is pointless because you only need 7.
Yeah, 8 gives you like nothing. Yeah, he can just gain dens this turn, buy another engineer, and then next turn take 7 provinces. He loves the hostelry stuff. Some of it's nice. Some of it's nice on like shuffle triggers and things, but yeah, he can still trigger the shuffle Marcus. Though obviously not before the province. Yeah, that's clearly not good, I think, but
does Colin get?
All right.
There we go.
100 resigns. So congrats to Apo. Apostolos Ruler. Apostolos GR. Congrats. Thanks everybody who came out and played. We had a good turnout this week. Congrats to Honda on 2nd and Dan and Tracer on 3rd. So thanks for chatting with me, Ravenshard.
Yeah, of course. It's great being here.
All right. So we will catch you all another week.
Ciao, everyone.